Hi guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, we are doing a very smoky silver cut crease moment. And if you are curious to see how we achieved this look, keep watching. Starting off with the eyes, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Milani eyeshadow primer. I got this eyeshadow palette from ColourPop called Blowing Smoke or Blowin' Smoke. This is what it looks like. It has very nice colors to create like a smoky eye, hence the name. So we're going to use this today to create that smoky look that we are going for. And let me start with the first shade. Using an eyeshadow brush, I'm going to start with Slated. So this color right here. Using a different eyeshadow brush, I'm going to apply Ignite, this color right here, and then apply it on my outer corner. Now using an angled eyeshadow brush, nice and fluffy, like this, I'm going to apply Let's Do It on the outer corner and darken it up more from what we have now. I'll be creating a cut crease, so doing so, I will be using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Light Ivory with this very flat eyeshadow brush. Now for my next shade, I'm going to be applying Full Metal, that color right here, with an eyeshadow brush that is a little bit more shorter but fluffier. And I'm going to apply it on this center and then kind of help blend that line that I got going on right here. You see that harsh line right here? I'm going back with the color with this eyeshadow brush that I was using on the outer corner, Ignite, and then just go on top of the silver, and then that will help blend and make the colors just go together, you know, so no more harsh line. Now, as I'm going closer to my inner corner, I'm going to apply Smokin', that shade right here, with a flat eyeshadow brush, and then just focus it more over here. I don't want to go too in there since I'm going to use a different shade for that area. Using the same brush, I'm going to use the back side of it. I'm going to apply Starstruck, that shade in the center, and then just apply the rest of the area that I have not covered yet. I went ahead and applied eyeliner using the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and what I did was pretty much tight line and not create a wing, but mainly tight line the lash line. For lashes, I'm using the Cream 3D Faux Mink lashes, and this is the style Bossy. Going in with the face, I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer to prime before applying foundation. For foundation, I'm using the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and I'm applying it with an foundation brush, or it's a makeup buffer brush from Essence, but I'm using it as a foundation brush. For concealer, I'm using the same concealer I used for my cut crease, the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. To set my face, I'm using the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Loose Powder in the shade Translucent Fair. For bronzer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty in the shade Shady Biz. So for blush, I'm using my Earth Angel Benefit palette. I'm using these two bad boys from this palette. It looks really used, but I'm using these two. Since I have this palette already out, I'm going to use Cookie as a highlighter. Going in with my lower lash line, using that same fluffy brush, I'm using the shade Ignite and just smoking out the lower lash line. For my waterline, I'm using Gwen Stefani's gel liner pencil. This one's in the shade Spiderwebs. For mascara, I'm using the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara in the shade Jet. Going in with brows, I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and this is the shade number 4. For lips, I'm using the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Cool BFF, and I'll be also using the Lifter Gloss, Maybelline's Lifter Gloss, and this is the shade Stone. And this is the final look. A nice silver cut crease, smoky moment going on. The lashes also give the look the effect that it's giving right now, which is nice and put together. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put this look together, and I'll see you guys on my next video.